Hey you guys, you're probably not gonna believe a lot of shit I'm about to tell you right now, but just know that I literally don't have the energy to lie to you if I want to. So let me preface, I went to jail. I broke a door. I was not supposed to break the door. I shouldn't have broke the door, but I broke the door. But Gator didn't have the language or the orator skills to express to me that he wanted me to leave, so stop it. Stop. So he left the house and filed a bogus restraining order. I never touched him, never hurt him. That's not the point of the story. I'm just letting you know how I started to get to where I got. So I went to jail, and then my own family petitioned to have me put into a mental ward. But this place, and I have not being dramatic, I am dramatic, but I'm not dramatizing anything. I'm not faking, I'm not lying, I have no reason to lie. I'm not trying to get anything from you, but this place needs to burn to the ground. I don't even know where to start. First of all, I was there at this facility for 5 days. These places are demeaning enough as it is, dehumanizing. If you're not coming down off of crack or meth or something, you have no business spending time in a mental facility unless you're actually hurting yourself or someone else. If you're in actual danger. Otherwise, you have no business there, especially have no businesses at a facility with no beds for 5 nights, let alone a place with people who get away with laughing at you, mocking you, refusing to give you your meds. They take you off of your meds there, refuse to give you your meds, refuse to give you any meds. Depends on what they feel like, depends on who's there at the moment. They literally play by their own rules because it doesn't matter. You're just a paycheck. You're just state funding. I've been really good being on my meds. I was very proud of myself. I was doing great. I was working. Gator wasn't working. I was going to my mental clinic religiously. I was doing anything I needed. I just got off. I had just spent months doing ketamine therapy, and that didn't work, but I did it. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I remember the first night I was there, I was scared because I didn't belong there. There was scary people there, man. There was scary people there that were dangerous people, you know? That were screaming and hitting people and things. I was hit twice, hit once in the face. Someone threw something at me. They didn't do anything about it. They laughed, actually. I was touched. I was groped. I had someone jacking off while watching me cry. I had to move. They didn't move this person. They didn't care. They said, oh. I was sitting there like this, just sobbing. Looking pretty crazy, I bet. And another female had to come over and drag me away because the guy right next to me was jacking off, and he just did it openly. And I don't know if this was the same guy or not, but I was trying to sleep. I didn't sleep for 6 days, mind you. Someone put their mouth on my ear and was whispering in my ear while I was trying to sleep, and I was so out of it I couldn't tell if that was real or not, but it was real. And it was like in the movies, I was scared. I was like saying, you know, help me, I don't belong here. And then they held me down and they put huge syringes in my arms, in both my arms. It hurt so bad. I couldn't lift one of my arms for 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since then, and I can barely move my arm back up. It was very, 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 very painful. The syringes were like obnoxiously huge, and whatever was in it, which I didn't, you know, I didn't say they could do it. And they did it anyways, and I don't know what was in there, but it paralyzed me. I couldn't move. I think they were trying to put me to sleep because I seen them do it to other people, and they put them to sleep for a few days. But I was just paralyzed. It was real scary. And you know, I'm a garbage disposal. I can eat anything. That's what they were trying to feed us, besides, like, you know, packets of goldfish and shit. It wasn't food. I couldn't eat it. I was too depressed to eat anyways. I didn't eat or sleep for 6 days. I don't know what help you're supposed to get there unless you're coming down off something, like I said. This place was a house of horrors. The nurses, I was trying to be nice to them. Why wouldn't I be nice to them? And And they literally like rolled their eyes at me when I would ask for a Tylenol, because you know, I have a headache right now, I have a migraine, I have migraines, chronic migraines, and the screaming there never stops, and the lights, the bright lights, they're never dimmed. So I saw one with the chronic migraines. I needed a fucking Tylenol, even though Tylenols don't do anything. I was asking, I mean, I'm like, if you guys aren't gonna give me any of my medication, can I have Tylenol? What for? And then, you know, you ask again, I'll get to it. You ask again, I'll get to it. You don't get your fucking Tylenol. You don't get anything. They had the driest cheese sandwiches that you could possibly force down your gullet available for sustenance. There were people there who will probably never get out. You gotta talk to these prescribers. They spend 20 seconds with you to determine whether you can get out or not. And I'm clearly sane, but I was scared and sad. I agreed. I said I'll do anything I need to get out of here because I don't belong here. And I actually do give a shit about my own mental health. I always have. I always do. Doesn't seem like it because I'm pretty nutty, but I'm trying really hard. And they kept saying they were going to send me to another facility. They just didn't. I guess they forgot about me. I had to dissociate to make it out of there. You don't do anything. You wake up, or in my case, you sit there in these really, really uncomfortable chairs, which had exposed nails sticking out of it, by the way. All of them did. For a place where they take your shoelaces and put you in these paper gowns, and it's freezing. I was freezing the whole time, you know. And I couldn't shower. I showered one time because in the jail I had sat in some piss or shit or something. By the way, there's piss and shit in the walls. A chick shit herself, and you know, the women, we were too scared to clean ourselves because there was like 2 open bathrooms, and they would, you know, open the door and yell at you, and everyone can see you at their whim. They can do that, and they did do it, and I've seen it happen. And so I cleaned myself the best I could, and I did take one shower there, and it was cold and scary, and this place shouldn't exist. Not even the worst people deserve to be there. I would rather be in jail. And they mistreated me in jail too. I had bruises so bad up and down my arms from them grabbing me and throwing me and shit that, and I wasn't even resisting. Like, before they even finished saying don't resist, I had been tossed in the ground, and I had finger marks all up and down, and the handcuffs were so tight, they thought I had some flesh-eating disease or some shit when I got to the other place, and they were grossed out because of all the bruises. And then I asked if I could take some pictures so I could report. Of course, couldn't do that. Can't get your phone or anything. And then I went to the second facility, and it was better. Still, I mean, anything would have been better than this place. This place called CBI Mesa, by the way. And everything they did was just malpractice, illegal, just mean and evil. The place was evil. It was evil. And then the second place was just another facility. You know, they don't respect you. They don't care. They're so used to people acting crazy, acting out. They treat you all like the same piece of shit animal. And I was so scared, and you know, I missed Max and he didn't know where I was, and they just referred to me as the crier. But whatever, man. These places don't fucking send anybody to a place like that unless, first of all, you know what it is, and second of all, the person needs to be there. Those places won't help you no matter what. I suppose maybe if you're trying to hurt someone, send someone to a place, but that place specifically shouldn't be there. Even the second place I went to was just gross and dirty, and the people there don't care about you. Why would they? For what they're probably getting paid. I was gone for 2 weeks and it felt like an eternity. I had to start dissociating just to fucking survive, man. Don't do that to people. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna be messed up for a while over this whole thing, what Gator did to me to get me. I just came across my order of protection. I don't know what I did to deserve that. He wasn't even home. I was homesick with the flu. I was in jail with the flu, which is not fun. It was just, and now I have nothing, so I'm not trying to get anything. I just need to tell tell you guys what kind of fucking places are out there. It's terrifying. Thanks if you got this far.